So I'm sitting here editing my course and really just thinking about how I've been dying to like jump into YouTube, but just already so overwhelmed with so many tasks. So I decided that I'm just gonna completely take the pressure off myself by having to like edit and make these like awesome, fabulous cinematic videos because a lot of people are just throwing up whatever, just a random recording. And I'm gonna start doing that at least to just get the reps in. So join me on this ride. We're gonna do it messy, we're gonna do it scared, but we're gonna do it anyway. That's literally my whole motto. So I have to make sure I'm really stepping into that and doing it. So I actually want to talk to you quickly about today. It's Sunday, December, I don't know, 28th or 29th. It's the time between Christmas and New Year's that everybody does nothing, and all the memes going around are like, this is the time that you get to rest and fill your cup and like actually for once do absolutely nothing. And I actually want to challenge that because the people who are doing nothing are going to live the same lives that they've lived every other year. And the people who do not feed into that story are going to be the ones who are actually in the 1% or in the top 4%, aside from the 96% of people is what I'm trying to say, who just go with the flow and live their life on autopilot and aren't fulfilling their dreams or going for it and doing the damn thing. So in this time, I'm actually going to use that to really separate myself. It is separation season. We are grinding it out. And the way that I'm able to do this is because I've already had this switch of mind state to where I am working on self-care and making sure that's a regular part of my routine. I don't need the whole time between Christmas and New Year's to like reset, reflect. I do these things all year round. It's part of my regular morning routine. I'm always giving gratitude. I slow down when I have to. But I really am in a grinding season, a building season. And it's really important to know what season of life you are in. There are times when it makes sense to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And there's times when you're in a building season and it makes sense to grow and grind it out and do the thing and keep the train rolling. And everything about my life is very much in a building season. And we are literally about to skyrocket out of the gate because there's a lot of changes happening behind the season. So no, I'm not going to feed into this fake narrative of taking this time between Christmas and New Year's to like chill out and do nothing when I actually think you should be gearing up for all the things you're planning to do in the new year. I mean, if you're gonna have your New Year's resolutions, what is the difference between today and January 1st? Honestly, there is no difference. The only difference is you are holding yourself back. You're giving yourself permission to be lazy, to slow down, to do things on the same timeline as everybody else. And feel free to do that if you want to live the life that everybody else lives. But I think you're on the wrong channel if those are your goals and ambitions, because that's just not who I speak to and what I stand for. So this is separation season. It's actually always separation season. You should be doing the things that are going to separate you from the rest of the people. And that especially includes right now when everybody is really putting their foot on the brake. And by the time January 1st comes around, I'm so knee deep into all of my goals. And the thing about this, here's like the really important thing about vision boarding. I actually think I'll make a whole video about this, but everybody's going to go ahead and make like your vision board and these goals and all these plans. And the reason that they never come true is because you haven't done any of the prep work to actually be in alignment with those things. You can't just put like a fucking $1 million up on your vision board and these big houses and a Rolex and these cars and all these things, but you've done nothing to not even just achieve those things, but to step into being the type of person who can achieve those things. It's a whole process. And do you think that just starts on January 1st? Actually, if you put these big, bold dreams on your vision board, the type of person who can achieve them is not waiting until January 1st. So if that's you, if you're waiting for whatever day you're finding this on, if you're waiting till next week, you're waiting till Monday, you're waiting till the month is over, XYZ, insert whatever the hell you want here, you are not the type of person yet who can actually achieve your dreams. And that's why they have not come to you. That's why you haven't gotten them, because you haven't actually become the person who is in alignment with any of those things. And that starts by doing something right now. It's taking aligned action right this second. Big, massive action. Stop the waiting, stop the resting. There's a time and place for that. But if you're doing it because it's a certain date or because it's between this holiday and this holiday, instead of like, this is actually what makes sense for where I'm at right now and this is in alignment with what I need and who I am, like that is a totally different energy than just deciding that you were going to fall into the memes that are circulating all over social media that are talking about how this is a resting period. And this is like the time you get to do nothing before you go back to work and blah, blah, blah. make sure if you don't plan on living the average life like every other average person, talking is hard. Make sure if you don't plan on living a life like every other average person, then you aren't taking advice from every other average person, and you aren't feeding into the stupid memes that are circulating to keep you small, because these are things in everybody else's mind. And if you want to be set apart, you have to realize what you don't want to believe and what isn't in alignment with you. And chilling out when it's not time to chill out is not in alignment with your big dreams and goals and the big, powerful, amazing, impactful future that you are going to have. So that is my little video for today. Do the thing, do it now, take one step, figure out what it is that you do want. Start doing the vision board and all the things that come with the new year. Start making the plans, but then figure out how you are going to become the person that can have, it's all about the journey. If you are not the person that is in alignment with any of those things, you're not randomly going to win the lottery and have a house fall on your head like the Wicked Witch of the West. That's not how it works. And until you start taking the steps, then you are not going to become the person that can actually have any of those things. And right now is separation season. And whenever you're watching this video, it is your separation season. Get out of your head. Turn this video off right now and take one step forward towards your actual dreams, because that is what's going to pave the way. That's what's going to make everything open up in front of you. It's not magically going to happen. You actually have to do it. And you have to do it when you're unmotivated. You have to do it when you don't feel like it. You have to do it when, you know, the world is telling you it's time to slow down, because the people who have what you want don't slow down when other people tell them to. I love you, besties. Have the best day ever. And this is actually kind of fun. I'm going to pull out my camera more and do these low effort but like really high value videos and just give you my insights and not put so much pressure on having to have this whole production, because the pressure of having a whole production is the reason that I'm not putting out content and not showing my face, and that just doesn't make sense. That's not helpful in any way. It's not benefiting you, it's not benefiting me, and I'm not here to play small. So I'm gonna get out of my own way and lead by example. Therefore, here's day one. Maybe let's do like a sprint. I'll upload like a low effort video every day and keep you updated. It's super fun. I love doing experiments, and I love making myself better, and I love getting out of my own way, and I love teaching other people how to do the same. Okay, love you, bestie. See you tomorrow.